awake? Sounds like my familiar wants to see if you're awake too. Isn't that right, little bud? Wow, you really are asleep, huh? I can put a whole cat on top of you. You don't even care. Down you get, bud. Taking a little nap before class, huh? Were you awake way too late? Is that what happened? You were just up so late, studying away, getting ready for the test or whatever. Right? Because you're like a nerd or whatever. Yeah, well, you know, it's pretty admirable, I guess, that you do that. You know, that you work so hard in school. I really appreciate that. You know, you did basically all the work on our last project. I really appreciate that. In fact, I appreciate it so much that, well, when I saw you lying here, I thought I'd make you an offer. As a way to thank you. How would you like some ASMR, huh? You see, I actually find the concept of it really fascinating. It's not something that happens to any of the immortal races. We don't experience the ASMR response. No one's really sure why, but Fae and the like, we just don't get it. Oh, really? Really? You know, just because your familiar can understand you doesn't mean he actually listens. That dude is like always messing up the furniture. And then the school's finding me for not, like, keeping him under control. It's so cringe. Whatever. Anyways, what I was trying to, like, say is that I find ASMR really interesting, and I've always wanted to, like, try it on a mortal. And I don't know if you were aware, but you're looking pretty mortal to me. So, are you down? You interested? Because if so, I mean, just close your eyes and I'll get started right away. I'll make sure you're ready and awake in time for class. This is all just my way of thanking you for all the hard work you put in. Oh. You're saying instead of rewarding you like this, I should have done my part on the project. I mean, I would have loved to, honestly, but, like, there were these satyrs that were throwing a party over the weekend, and I mean, I don't know if you've ever been to a satyrs party, but, like, they just keep going. And so, you know, it was like 3 days in, and then suddenly it was like, oh no, class is happening tomorrow, project's due. oh man, better buckle in and crunch it out. But then turned out you just did the whole thing, you know? It's not like it was deliberate, right? I just really had to go to that party. Anyways, you just like close your eyes and relax, and I am gonna, yeah, I'm gonna do ASMR for them. I'm doing that. Is that okay? I know you want me to pay like more attention to you than anyone else, but okay, he's chill with it, I think. He's just gonna like watch the whole time. It's like, don't do anything shifty or anything like that. He's a familiar, so he's small, but he's also like super potent as far as magical potential goes. So if he gets a bad vibe about anything, he'll probably just burn you to a crisp. Anyways, having said that, you want me to do some ASMR for you? Yeah. Very enthusiastic, yes now. Wow, what changed your mind? Okay, well, let me get to work then. We're gonna okay, I mean, I'm like messing around with some paper. Is that, I mean, are you getting like, any tingles out of that? Look, okay, like, I know about the concept of ASMR, but when you can't feel it yourself, it's kind of hard to tell what sounds would be good. So I'm thinking we just go like a scatter shot technique. So I'm going to try a bunch of stuff, and then whatever like gives you the good tingles, that's what we're going to do. So like, we're messing with this paper a little bit. And then like, what if I just like, no, but buddy, you can't help with the ASMR right now. You can't do it. You don't have hands. You can't hold anything near their ears. You'll just drop it like you just did. He does his best. Is your familiar like better behaved at all? Yours is like some kind of spiritual otter or something, right? It's kind of cool, I guess. I mean, not as cool as a cat familiar, even if mine is kind of a jerk, right? Cat familiars are just a classic, and they're a classic for a reason. And like, I mean, they're kind of willful sometimes, but they mean well, you know? They're good buddies. Even if they do get to be kind of like frustrating when they take matters into their own hands and then screw up a ritual or something. Definitely not speaking from experience. He's actually, I think he is a little upset. I think he's kind of jealous of you. To be honest, he's stolen one of the tools I was going to use for the ASMR. He's run off somewhere. I can sense him, obviously. He's not that far away, but I think he's trying to hide it. That's fine. I still have plenty of stuff to work with, you know. Like what about these? Huh? We got some scissors. Now, I know that generally it's probably not the best idea to trust someone you don't know super well with a blade near your face. But, I mean, come on, these are scissors. I know what I'm doing. And I mean, even if scissors were like all that dangerous, think about like back in the day. People with facial hair, they'd like go to the barber. They'd have a guy with like a real scary razor give them a shave. So like, if you could trust a barber with one of those razors, you can trust a me with scissors, right? You know, I'm really glad you're reasonable about all this. Some reason I sort of doubted you would be, but well, that shows me, doesn't it? What if I literally like circled around you with them? What then? You know what's really scary? With your eyes closed, I could have been cutting your hair right there and you like wouldn't have even noticed. You know, lucky for you, I'm super nice and I'm trying to do a nice thing for you, so I would never do that, but like, I could have. So, what are we thinking of the ASMR so far? It's pretty good, right? I'm like kind of a natural, aren't I? So that's the part where you say yes. But like, here's the thing, right? I'm gonna mess with whatever I want, honestly. Like, I can make ASMR out of anything because I'm just that good. Like, I brought my umbrella to school today because it was looking like it might rain later, and so I can just because that's literally just the Velcro strap that is holding it closed, and I can just undo and redo the Velcro like anytime I want. And that's gotta be like some really good ASMR, right? Major update. My familiar has returned. He's currently staring at us from about 20 feet away. I feel incredibly confident in my own safety, but rather concerned about yours. I sincerely hope you applied a basic array of defensive wards this morning. All right. You know what? I think we're maybe getting enough out of the umbrella. I mean, I could, like, play with the fabric a little bit more because it's sort of unique, you know? The fabric of the umbrella is honestly, like, really smooth and it crinkles in a good way. And since my best tools for ASMR have been cruelly stolen by my own familiar, we're making do now. We're making do. But I think I can tell you appreciate it. You know, at first I was worried that you had agreed to let me repay you like this because you were scared of me or something. But now, I mean, the way your eyes are closed and your body's relaxed and your breathing is steady. I mean, maybe I'm better at this whole ASMR thing than expected. Maybe I'm the best at it, actually. And you're currently getting like the VIP treatment from a literal master of ASMR. How long do you usually stick with a single ASMR trigger? Honestly. Because at a certain point, it's just me messing with an umbrella, isn't it? So, you know, when do I switch it up? Do a new sound? Hard to say. Although honestly, the main reason I'm still going with this is because I've been in the background kind of prepping a spell to try and find that last tool. Because it was going to be... Found it. I'm going to be right back. I come with a hairbrush. But we're not brushing your hair today. Oh no. Instead, I'm just like running my thumb across it. And we're gonna see if that sound is good ASMR for you. Signs continue to point to yes. Because I am still an ASMR master. I'm literally so good at it. And you're so relaxed right now, you should see your face. You know, I think this is actually pretty decent payback for all the help you gave us. You really carried that whole group project on your back. And honestly, well, most of the time I would consider that kind of like, you know, nerdy and embarrassing. It's also like, I absolutely would have failed this whole class if you hadn't done it, so... You know, I definitely don't want to fail this class, and I want to keep progressing, and you have facilitated that, so, you know. I guess being a nerd is kind of cool. Today, specifically. Oh, you've come back, have you? Yeah. Yeah, I found where you hid it. You seriously stole the hairbrush? I need this for more than just ASMR. I literally do. And what are you doing? You're not gonna ruin this for me. Is your familiar seriously not like this? Oh my god, no. No, don't touch the scissors. Don't touch the scissors. You don't have hands. You can't use the scissors. He's so offended every time I remind him that he doesn't have hands. But like, he's gonna hurt himself if he tries to use the scissors. Yeah, no, he's sulking now. Well, whatever. Doesn't matter either way. I'm just about done here, so... It's looking like we're gonna wrap this up. I'm just gonna hang out on my phone until it's time for class, and I'll wake you up. So... good night, I guess. Thanks again. I hope you got good tingles from this.